Good afternoon, my name is Joseph Bell. Today I'll be talking about the subject fibrodysplasia ossificans progressive. So first we'll go over the learning objectives. So the first learning objective is going to be what is fibrodysplasia ossificans progressive, also known as FOP. So if you hear me say FOP, that's what I'm referring to when I talk about the fibrodysplasia. What causes FOP, the symptoms of FOP, the risks of FOP, and other information about FOP, and is there a cure? And then after that, we're going to go over 5 facts, and then the last slide will be the link of the different websites that I got my information from. Okay. So what is fibrodysplasia ossificans progressive? It's also known as FOP, like I stated before, or the Stoneman syndrome. What it is, it's a genetic mutation that forms connective tissue such as muscle, ligaments, and tendon into bone that constricts movement. All right, next we're going to talk about what causes FOP. So ACVR1 gene gives instructions for producing bone morphogenic protein type 1 receptors. This protein controls the development of bones, and an FOP mutation occurs that more of this protein activates when it shouldn't, growing more bone outside the skeleton. This usually happens during like a fall or an injury or illness. The affected muscle becomes inflamed, then destroyed, then replaced with more bone. Okay, symptoms of FOP. Malformation of newborns' toes, their big toe. This consists of a short big toe with abnormal turning of the toe. This is called valgus deviation. Often you'll see like tumor-like swelling over the neck, back, and shoulders. That will be another symptom of FOP. All right, risks of FOP. People have to be careful, especially like kids, and any type of physical activity they do, because an injury will cause bone growth. So anytime they hurt themselves, what happens is they're going to get inflammation, and that's going to actually cause more bone growth to happen. The thing that is terrible about this disease is with all the bone growth that happens, if surgeons decide to remove the bone growth, it actually grows back and at a faster rate. Okay. From when you're in your mother's womb all the way until adulthood, your bones will grow. With FOP, your bones do not stop growing, they continually grow. When extra bone forms, it can be hard and painful to eat, breathe, and even speak. This is from bone forming around the rib cage, restricting the expansion of the lungs. Inheritance. So most cases do not occur from family genes, but there are a couple of cases to where FOP is passed down from the gene from the parent to the child. All right, is there a cure? So currently there is no cure, but doctors can give a patient a high dose of corticosteroids such as prednisone with 24 hours of a flare-up, which will help reduce inflammation and tissue swelling. All right, so now we'll go into 5 facts. All right, so most patients that get the disease are bedridden by age 20 due to the hardening of the muscles, and it causes them not to be able to move their joints, so like all their mobility starts to slowly go down. Patients with this disease have a life expectancy of 40 years. FOP progressive is also called the Stoneman syndrome. People refer to it as that. The U.S. National Institute says it only affects about 1 in every 2 million people. And not only with your big toe is a common trait symptom to show that it's part of the disease, but also 50% of patients with FOP have malformations in their thumbs as well. All right, well, this concludes my report. Like I said, the last show will just be my sources of where I got the information from. Thank you and have a great day.